Hi and welcome. My name's Juhl and I've just put together this very quickly, very brief, 15, 20 minutes or so summary. I know that some of you are having problems moving on and moving forward. Now, if you've been doing my courses, we've actually done a lot of work on things like naming your emotions and where do the emotions belong and in what way are we being limited. If you think back to when you were young, you experience things in a different state than what you experience them now. For example, a puddle. A puddle was so exciting. You would get in, you'd jump in, splash around, have a really good time, and then someone would come along and say, get out of the puddle, you're getting wet, you're getting muddy, right? And this is how our limiting beliefs start and become. They're usually things that are put on us through other people that we prove through our experiences. So, and quite often what happens is instead of celebrating our victories and triumphs, we get really hard on ourselves on our failures. And the harder we get on ourselves on our failures, the more we put out we are failing, the more the universe hears that, and the more it comes back. Now, one of the things that I thought that I could go through today and just help you with is, if you've been working with me for a while, you know the heart chakra never closes. So we do a lot of work through the heart chakra because it's an energy system within the body. In reality, the heart chakra never closes. It's never blocked. These are just beliefs that we place upon it. So just if you can't feel the love when we go into and do this work, fake it. Just pretend. Okay? I promise you, it is real. Now, whenever we work, I use the 4 squared breathing technique, which is the breathe in for 4, hold for 4, and out for 8. And I do this because it teaches the neurons within the brain, and it teaches the body that something energetic is about to happen. We're about to do something that is going to change us in some way. Now, the source connection MP3 that you all should have had and hopefully have listened to by now. If not, go and do that. It teaches us that the body is a safe place for the mind to be within. Often trauma and abuse victims, they'll jump out of their heads will go into another place when things come up. And that's okay. It's a safety mechanism, it's a survival mechanism, but it's not necessarily what is best suiting you at the moment. Now, so for what we're going to do today, if you've been working with me for a while, you'll know that naming emotions and learning how to name what is limiting you and stopping you from moving forward is really, really important, because if you can't name it, how do you get rid of it? For instance, people get a bit confused. Guilt is something that we feel when we have done something wrong. Yeah? Whereas shame is something that we feel when people have placed their beliefs upon us that we have done something wrong. Now, it's really important that we move out of these areas and journey on through up the vibrational chart to joy and love. But how do we do that? First of all, I'm going to take us into an energetic exercise. We're going to open up our heart chakras, and I'm going to ask a question. And I want you to notice what you notice when we're in there. Some people hear things, they'll hear the answer. Some people know things, they'll know the answer. Some people see things, they'll see the answer. Just notice what you notice is my first thing. And second thing is listen or feel or know what it is that you're being told. Usually the first thing that pops into mind is correct. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to stop the video because I don't want my visual distraction, as we go into this work. Okay, so the 4 squared breathing exercise, here we go. Now, I'd like you to uncross your arms, put your cell phones down, put your feet on the floor, uncross your legs, relax. You don't need to close your eyes, but if you could softly unfocus your gaze. If you prefer to close your eyes, if you feel safe, that's fine. This is about you. This is your time. Now, we're going to breathe in for 4, hold for 4, and out for 8. We're going to do this 4 times. Ready? Here we go. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now return to normal breath. Place the tip of your tongue behind your teeth to complete an energetic circuit. Lower your eyes, either behind closed lids or with softly focused gaze, down 30 degrees towards your heart chakra. Gently feel this area expand. Notice what you notice. Do you see a green ball evolving? Do you see a pink ball? Allow this warm, loving energy to flood your torso, down your legs, through your arms, and up through your head. Now just rest in this energy and breathe. Now, my one question. Listen closely for the answer, or feel the answer, or know the answer. What is the one limiting belief that is stopping me from moving forward today? Breathe. Notice what you notice. What is the one limiting belief that is stopping me from moving forward today? When you think you have the answer, gently wiggle your toes, your fingers, and return to the room. Hi. Now, you have your answer. Trust it. It's through trust that we learn to experience and the things that we want to have happen begin to happen. Now, what I'd like you to do is take your left hand, reach into your heart chakra, and pull out that belief that you, or that emotion that you just found that is stopping you from moving forward. I want you to look at that emotion or that belief. Give it a name. Does it have a temperature? Does it have a weight? Does it have a colour? A feel? Notice what you notice. Now, with your right hand, I'd like you to reach into your heart chakra and pull out the opposite of that belief. Oh my. Give it a name. Does it have a colour? Does it have a weight? Notice what you notice. Does it have a temperature? Get this really firmly in your mind, or in your knowing, or in your feeling. Now, I'd like you to bring your hands slightly closer together and notice what is happening to the new belief, the belief that we want. And notice what is happening to the belief that we no longer want. Bring them closer again and notice what you notice. And now, as the new belief takes over and becomes stronger and firmer, and you're watching this belief, I know you can't believe it, but it's happening, this belief disappearing, our limiting belief disappearing, I want you to smash them together. Notice what you notice. Now, see how that new belief has totally taken over and controlled and wrapped around the limiting belief? So now, I would like you to incorporate this new belief either through your third eye or through your heart chakra, and breathe it in. Make it yours. Then once it's in, release. And believe me, this new belief will grow over time within you. How to remove a limiting belief. Much love and blessings.